All right, all right. Thank the good Lord for so much. Coming back once again with this part two. Hope everybody's still doing well and God bless. So many men have been losing so long that they don't realize they have won and got that good woman and done pretty much ran that good woman off. And as Revelations say, those who have an ear, let them hear. And I know us, men, egos, chest stuck out, we don't want to encourage each other and listen to one another, but I thank God for big brothers like Mitty Man. And I think about my brother P.P. Drawings, and I got a comment from my big brother Pastor Dow, who I haven't really talked to in a while. And big shout out to you, Pastor Dow. And I like what you said in the other video about bitterness. Oh man, when you run into a bitter person, you're in bad shape. And as I think about my big brother Dan, and so many of y'all on here, God bless you, Dan, and all of y'all, and K Ray, and you know, if we could learn as men to quit comparing all the time, this is what's running a lot of women out too. Well, she ain't like my last girl, man. She don't do this, she don't do that. Well, what are you looking at when you first meet this woman? Instead of her body. See, we got to learn to quit thinking with the wrong head. Y'all will catch that later on. If we start thinking with this head and be wise as the Lord tell us. But how many fellas have lost a good woman? Because you can't realize what you got in front of you that's good because you still focus on what you used to have. And when you focus on what you used to have, you're not going to move forward. Let me tell you something. It's some powerful, beautiful women out here who is still doing the will of the Father. See, we blinded because we want the brick house, the 36, 24, 36. But when you start looking at women like Ruth in the Bible, and you start looking at women like Esther, and like I talked about not too long ago, Abigail. See, too many of us are like Abigail's husband, Nabal, which was a foolish man. Look up his name and see what it means. And how he had a good woman, a good wife, and didn't even recognize it. Some of y'all right now got a good wife, and you don't even recognize it. And even if you're not married, you got a woman that's probably good, but you too blind to see it. And we get to the point where I can't show my true feelings, or I'm a man, this, that. Well, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with showing your true feelings. Men, we don't show feelings enough. Even with each other as men. Oh, brother, I can't hug you. Let me tell you something, man. When you know who you are as a man, nothing shouldn't bother you. That's why I can get on camera and say, love you, Mitty Man. Love you, PP Drawings. Love you, baby brother. Orange Flavor. Love you. All of y'all, Pastor Dow. And so many of y'all, I'm just naming a few. And it takes godly men to really move forward. Now, we got a lot of people with each other for all the wrong reasons. But see, in this video, I'm talking about a good woman who is overlooked all the time. And that is so many men out here steady looking for that woman. Well, sometimes the most precious things you be looking for be right in your face, but you can't see it because she ain't tall enough. She ain't thick enough. Her butt ain't big enough. Well, when you keep getting those kind of women that's only after they looks, conceited, stuck on themselves, I don't need no woman like that. And let me back up a little bit because I looked at Brother Dan's video. It was very powerful because he was talking about big women, thick women. And I love what you said, Brother Dan. Now, we know everybody's different shape, sizes, and color. But you hit the nail on the head when you was talking about how beautiful a big woman is. And I have to agree with you 1,000%. Because some of the most beautiful women are the bigger women. And I love to see a thicker woman who's not ashamed of how she look, her confidence level is up there. She's still making heads turn because she still look good. And when you look past the big, like the outside, I'm talking about how big her heart is now. Shout out to you, Dan. See, once you learn who you are and realize that I look good, that I can get anybody I want, but don't get anybody you want. Get somebody that you need for God to bless you with. So, Dan, I had to give you a shout out on that, man, because that was powerful to me. And we overlook these beautiful, beautiful women, man. And it's sad because it's a shortage already in men and women. Nowadays, we got women with women and men with men. So we can see how the world unflipped. How is it that you can go after the same thing? It's sickening, man. But not to jump off into that. So many men right now, I mean right now, got a good one. And they're abusing them. Some of y'all just came out of something. Some of y'all getting ready to go into something. Some of y'all trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to get out of it. You got to look at what you're dealing with from the beginning. As I stated in the last video, stop trying to open up another door before you close the last one. So yeah, I'm getting on us men in this video because we too busy focusing with the wrong head. These eyes, there they go again, PP drawings, the flesh. Some of us want to jump on any and everything that walk by and then want to holler out where the real women at. Well, when you stop playing around and going after, let me say this the real way. When you keep going after hoes, and no disrespect, women, just like women going after these hoes, men, male hoes. If you lay down with dog, you can get some fleas. Y'all will catch that later on. So what are you going after? And once again, how do you value yourself? Some of us men ain't gonna never move forward because we holding on to the past. Let me tell you something. You got to hurt before you heal. I think Bobby Womack did a song called I Gotta Hurt Before I Heal. That's how you heal. But the problem is most people are not healing. They still hurt and then they drag somebody else into it. And that's why they continue to fall. Praying to God to bless me with this and bless me with that. Well, fellas, ain't no need for us to pray to God for a good woman and we ain't ready for it. A good wife and we ain't ready for it. Because when it come your way, not if. Well, let me say that right. If it come your way, because in the Hebrew, if means simply when. Y'all know I be in that Hebrew. When it comes your way, you got to be ready for it. You either gonna accept somebody for who they are, or you gonna run them off. And men, quit being so controlling and quoting scriptures the wrong way. Too many preachers. I hope some of y'all listening. Pastor Dal, share this with some of your pastors. Trying to make a woman be a first lady. And big shout out to you again, Pastor Dal, because I know you and your wife have been together a long time. And I love when I get a comment from a pastor that say, keep up the good work, my brother, and the words of wisdom from you, and you ain't got no outside children and all this. You showing a good example. You and your wife been together a long time. God bless you and your beautiful wife. Y'all a beautiful family, beautiful children. Keep doing what you're doing because I look up to that kind of stuff. Y'all is leading examples. But we too, our egos, Pastor Daddy, too messed up. Like you say, it's bitter men walking around here. I know cats right now, man, that got women who don't want them, but still they can't let go. How in the hell you gonna make somebody love you? And if you gotta make somebody try to love you, why you even with them? So the problem why we don't move forward either because we simply don't let go. You having hope into somebody that don't even want you. And we want to build up what God is trying to turn down. But let me say this all the way right. The key is loving God first. And that's for men and women. When you love God first, love yourself too, then you'll be able to love past any pain, any hurt. because God is a God of moving forward. He don't want you to be miserable. This ain't the type of God that we serve. Why is it so many Christians are depressed and low down and sad and mad and winding up in the hospital behind a person? You better love God first, because when you love God, he'll love you past all of this stuff you're dealing with. He told us you can have joy in the midst of your storm. He told you that you can keep moving forward no matter what you're going through. Let me tell you something. I've been going to funerals left and right. You better enjoy your life while you living and breathing right now, because it might be your last time. While you sitting back worrying about what somebody else is doing, or when they coming back home and you depressed behind a man or a woman, you better learn that the God you serve, well, I don't know what kind of God some people serve, because the God I serve, let me tell you something, we all going through. We either going through something, coming out of something, or getting ready to go into something. Let me say that again. But it's how you dealing with it. So men, just another wake-up call. I know some of y'all gonna say, here that boy go again with that same old black shirt, same old black hat. Who do he think he is? Nothing but a servant, child of God. If you choose to listen, amen. If you don't, this ain't for you. Because we too busy, got our chest stuck out. Oh, I know it all now, so I can't listen to that Midi Man. Nah, Midi Man can help me be a better man. PP Drawings helps me be a better man every time I look at a comment. God bless you, and big shout out to Pastor Leonard. See, if we can get more pastors like that, PP Drawings, I can sit up under that man anytime, bro, because he keep it real. If we as men can learn to keep it real with our women, our wives, relationships will be stronger. But the problem is, half of these things, these relationships, ain't no God in it, man. The devil done put them together because you done guided who you wanted. So many people, standards are way up there that they living in a fairy tale life. And I'm getting tired of running into these brothers, and I hope they looking at this video. They know who they are, about what all you can get out of a woman. She need to be making 6 figures. She better have 2 cars, or a $100,000 house, and all of these demands and wants, and you demanding all this stuff, and you ain't got nothing. You ain't even got yourself together. So why would you even, do you want to cry out, oh, I shouldn't have messed with this independent woman? Well, you need to learn how to get your own stuff. Stop moving in. Uh-oh. That's a whole nother video. And women, stop moving to men. Then first argument you get, where you gonna go, fellas? Back home to your mama? I'm gonna leave on that. Peace.